Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here, and today the S&P 500 continues to take the stairways up. Let me explain. But first, this is the flow sentiment, back to being bearish. Yesterday, flow sentiment was pretty bullish. All right, 200K premiums or above, expiration date within 1 month. And now I move it up to 500K, still pretty much bearish, but even more bearish with 500K premiums. All right. So yesterday was very bullish, and we got a nice gap up today. All right, and a little move up higher around 48.5 ish. Now we're looking at very bearish. So could this be a sign that we drop tomorrow? I don't know. I can't see the future. But let's talk about the price action. So today, okay, my bull case scenario. I wrote this at 7:15 a.m. As of writing this, SPY is currently around 406. That's a pre-market. This means the 404 to 404.5 zone is first support. If SPY goes and retests that 404 to 404.5 support zone, I will wait for a bounce and wait for 406 to recapture, because then it will be a false breakdown. I wanted to play a false breakdown. Wait for 406 to recapture to catch the second leg up. As long as they hold, a test of 410-ish is in play with 412 and 415 above. None of my big levels got hit. I had smaller levels that got hit, but definitely 410 did not get hit, okay? In the bear case scenario, if 404 fails, I'll look for puts with 42, 400, and 398 in play. And even the bear case scenario, 402 price target didn't quite get hit, but it was not a bad day, okay? So looking at the 15-minute chart here, SPY opened up with losing the 406 level. So this green level right here, this baby blue, I'll change it to green. So that green line right there, that's my 406 level. SPY opened up with losing it. And then back tested. Remember my back test and gold strategy. We lose our support. We want to see that support level get treated as a resistant. And as you can see, that's what happened. Pushed down, level to level, went to 404, but it went past 404. Okay, at this candle right here, the 1030 candle on the 15-minute chart, it closed below 404, lost that. So when we lose a support, if you didn't buy the breakdown, if you buy the breakdown, you can take profits as a scalp move or take it at the next level. In this case, it didn't actually hit 402. It went close to 42.6. All right, and then it tried to give us a back test. Now, what I love about the back test and gold strategy, the back test is gonna tell us if more downside is coming or if it's gonna be a reversal. Okay, so as you can see here, it recaptured 404 level right here on this candle, the 11 o'clock candle. The 11:15 candle, you can see here. Let me move this arrow. This is where I enter the call. There's 11:15 candle. You can see how it bounced off. It back tested the 404 level as a support. Now it went as low as 43.74. Days like that is where a lot of retail traders, they find it difficult, because even if they use these accurate levels that Uncle Charles works hard to come up with, they're not perfect, and sometimes it washes below it. Sometimes it even come up a little short of testing these levels. In this case, it washed below it. I call that noise in the market. You have to watch that 400 level and watch where this candle closed. That's the most important. So it technically, it washed a little below the 404 level, but it still tested that level as a support and bounced, and it closed, and it hit my 406 price target above. That was the next level, right? Above 404, 406. So level to level, and the way I trade that, I take most of my profits at the first level, then I leave a small runner. As you can see, it based, went up a little higher. The small runner was getting more profitable, but then ended up getting stopped out because it couldn't hold, okay? But still a good trade from 404 to 406-ish. Got a little higher, let my small runner run, but got stopped out. That's still profitable trade. We lost 406 here, right? So anytime, like I said, anytime we lose a support level, we want to see if we get that on that back test, will it confirm more downside or will it give us a reversal? So once again, that 406 level failed. And then when it got the chance to back test it as a resistance, it actually recaptured and continued up to the next price target around 408. And it looked like it wants to head up to the 410 to 411 zone. I'm targeting that zone as the February low, but we'll see if it hits tomorrow or after market. I don't know. Okay, but looking at it right now, it looks like it wants to head there. Okay, we'll see tomorrow though. So I want to turn your attention to the daily chart. And if you've been watching my channel for quite some time, you know I'm tracking this multi-year trend line. This RS trend line starting from January 18, connecting to the February 2020 high, August 2020 high, all right, and so on. So recently, we had a breakdown of this multi-year trend line, okay? All these other lines are other critical levels that I'm watching. But on this candle right here, May 12th, we actually went below that multi-year trend line, okay? Actually, on May 11th, we closed below it. May 12th, we back tested that support level as a resistance. And at that point, it was looking like the S&P wanted to head down lower. However, May 13, Friday the 13th, we recaptured that multi-year trend line. We got a close above it, and it even treated that level as a support, 395 to 396 zone before pushing up. Okay, so the next day on May 16th, the next level I had was 398, and it was also based on this white trend line right here. I'll make it thicker for you. This connects the January high to the February high. Okay, we had a breakout back in mid-March. Okay, so 398 was based on a level that I had from previous supply and demand zone, and also happened to be this trend line back from January. So 398, we recaptured it, treated that level support, and pretty much held. The next level I had that I mentioned in the last video was 404. Now look at that. Take a look at that candle. Keep it in mind the staircase scenario that I was mentioning is taking the stairways up. So basically it cleared a resistant, treated like a support. Cleared a resistant, treated like a support. Cleared a resistant, treated like a support. You guys see the trend here? So obviously for tomorrow, 404 is a must-hold level. Below 404, that's a good time to turn back to bearish, and we can see more downside, okay? I had some intraday levels around 408, but I am favoring we test 410 to 411-ish, 410.5 to be exact. That is the February low, okay? I do think we'll get a test there, probably base around there or pull back, okay? Then when it pull back, we must watch, you know, the critical support like 408, 406, definitely 404. That's a critical one. To see if it holds, give us a higher low, and possibly go and test the 415 level where possibly we can get the end of the relief rally. Okay, this is just we're still in relief rally mode right now, and those are just my relief rally targets. Okay, above 415 would put 418.5 and higher levels in play. Okay, but you gotta watch the level. All right, I am a day trader, so what happens in the short term is very important to me. Okay, I'll look to turn bearish if 404 fails. All right, but as long as it holds, because that's the new level that we held. So even if SPY chops and bases around, I would like to see that 404 level continue to hold. Okay, as long as it holds, that keeps 410.5-ish and then 415 in play. Okay, guys, taking a look at the VIX here, is looking pretty bearish right now. It did test this. I have my fib levels here from the April 4th low of this year to the May 2nd high. All right. Today it tested the 61.8 retracement level around 25.44. Okay, that's for the VIX. So from here, that's a good level. If this is going through a correction, if VIX going through a correction or whatever, it's not really a correction, but if it's pulling back, this is a good level to bounce. But I would like to see, because I never trust the first leg. I'd rather trust the second leg and the third leg. So with that being said, I would like to see 27.57, which is the 50% retracement level, get recaptured. Okay, as we talked about earlier, false breakdowns are bullish. Okay, I'm only bullish on VIX if it can clear that 27.57. Any bounce that happens from here and it doesn't clear resistance, it's just a dead cat bounce. And obviously, if we lose that 25.44 support level, very bearish, with 22.89 next in play. Okay, below that would put 18.5 in play. Remember, a bearish VIX is usually a bullish SPY. Okay, and vice versa. Triple Q, I said don't get bullish on Triple Q unless it's above 301. That's the level that got cleared today. It treated that level 301-ish as a support before heading up higher, recapturing that 304.8 level. And the next level I got is around 306. Then a critical one around 311.5-ish. All right, that's also area of confluence combined with this trend line, this down trend line. If we can get above 311.5, that's a breakout and could be the end of this downtrend. Okay, but a very critical level there. If you are gonna look for puts, that would be the level to put, the level to enter. But you still gotta play it level to level and respect your stop loss. Okay, below 301, I favor some new lows. Okay, so if it pulls back or any basing, 301 must hold to keep upside targets in play. All right, 304.8 is the first support with 306 above, then 311.5. Dow Jones, all right, it managed to get above 325.5. That's a critical level, and it's testing this white trend line. Okay, this white trend line started April 21st high, connects to the May 4th high, and it's connected to today's high. So if it gets above 327.6, that is a breakout. That is bullish, and to put 329.5, then 335-ish in play. Okay, if we get a rejection from here, we lose the 325.5 and then lose the 322.8 support. That's a sign that we're probably heading down to new lows, or at the very least go and test 312, 313 zone. Okay, IWM, I said don't get bullish unless we're above 178.77 yesterday's video. Today, it treated that level as a support. You guys are seeing the pattern here. All right, you want to clear level, back test and go. Whether it's back test as a resistance or back test as a support, we want to see the evidence that the resistant becomes the support, or the support becomes the resistant. Okay, in this case, the resistant becomes the support. That's bullish price action. Okay, so the two levels we got to watch is 180.8 and then the critical one at 178.7. As long as above, that keeps 185 and then 186.7 in play. That's his yellow line. If we can clear that, that's a breakout, putting 190 and then 195.4-ish back in play. Okay, turn bearish if we lose that 178.7 support level. All right, Tesla have an inside day candle here. All right, this is the mother candle. The mother candle is May 16 candle. Okay, definitely look up what the inside day candle means. All right, but pretty much is when today's candle is within the range of the previous day candle. Okay, so this is the mother day candle, the mother candle, and this is the child candle. Okay, so the high of the mother candle is around 770 and the low is around 716.8-ish. Okay, what we want to see is a breakout of this range. Okay, so if Tesla can get above 770, that's bullish. It breaks the mother candle's high and could put upside targets in place, 796, even more targets in play, 872 maybe. Okay, but if it breaks the low of the mother candle around 716.87, I do have support around 717. If that level gets lost, we're gonna see 700.5, then possibly even lower lows. I think I got a level around 680, then 636 next. All right, and here's Apple. Similar to the indices, Apple, I had that blue trend line. Okay, I'll zoom out here. You can see the blue trend line. I had many tests as support in this past year. We recaptured that level today. All right, we did back test it a couple times on May 13 and yesterday as a resistance. Didn't clear it, but today we cleared it, treating that level as a support. So 148.5 and 146.7 lowest must hold. As long as it holds, I'm bullish on it with 152.5, 154.3-ish, then 159 in play. Okay, I'll turn back to bearish if that 146.5 level fails. All right, guys, so that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys found some value in this. It's just price action technical analysis based on the levels, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon.